Sir, I am feeling lost in my life. First one is the high expectation from my parents. The second one is constant comparison and influence of peers. All of these things, they are pulling me down.
You are an MBBS student.
Yes, sir.
You must have crossed 18.
Yes, sir.
You can elect the Prime Minister of this country.
Yeah, sir. I can.
And then you say parents are pressurizing you, or peers are pressurizing you, or this or that. What's going on? What if your patients come to know of this? They'll run away. The doctor is afraid of her mama. Own your choices. Nobody else can decide things for you. Nobody else can pressurize you.
Whenever I invest my time and emotions, after some time I realize that people are not the same as I understood them.
If in your immediate circle you do not find worthy contenders, there is no need to allow nonsense to enter your life. If there are just very mediocre ones in your immediate circle, go beyond it.
Good afternoon, sir. I'm Pooja Rana from first year MBBS batch. My question is that, sir, I am feeling lost in my life. Lost means lost in many ways. First one is the high expectation from my parents. The second one is constant comparison and influence of peers. Third one is the academic stress. So, sir, because of all of these things, they are pulling me down, so that I cannot even focus on my work, my personal stuffs. So what is the first step I can take to get out of all these things?
You are an MBBS student.
Yes, sir.
You must have crossed 18.
Yes, sir.
You can elect the Prime Minister of this country.
Yeah, sir. I can.
You are your own person. You are your own woman. What are you thinking of? Your life is your own, right? Own your choices. Own your choices. Nobody else can decide things for you. Nobody else can pressurize you. Even the law allows you to participate in the very destiny of this nation. And then you say parents are pressurizing you, or peers are pressurizing you, or this or that. What's going on? What if your patients come to know of this? They'll run away. Huh? The doctor is afraid of her mama. And the patient, the poor one, think of him or her. You feel obliged or pressurized, sometimes helpless, only because you have vested interests, stakes of greed or ignorance. Otherwise, you're a free bird. Free not in the sense of not caring for others, free in the sense of being free to love. And where there is obligation and pressure, there can be no love. So when in intimate relationships you say that you experience distractions and the burden of expectations, that simply means that there is very little possibility of love, really. You're here, you're studying, you're preparing yourself for a responsible role. Where exactly is the block?
Which block, sir?
That which creates an obstacle in your natural flow.
Expectations from family member.
Please understand, there is no existential obligation to fulfill anybody's desires. Extend it, you don't have any obligation to fulfill even your own desires, let alone somebody else's. You're not born so that you can fulfill others' desires. What you call as expectations is simply desires that others have. Now, desire is blind. Anybody can have any desire. How does that oblige you into fulfilling them? Why take that pressure on yourself? It's a good girl syndrome, right? I'm a good girl only if I keep everybody happy. You can't do that. You're a human being. Not possible. And you know the problem? Even if you do fulfill their desires, they would still not be satisfied, because that's the very nature of desire. It is insatiable. Those who want satisfaction by coercing others or pressurizing others into fulfilling their desires or expectations will find they anyway remain dissatisfied, even if the other totally invests her life in making them happy. They would still not be happy. Impossible. Impossible. Your purpose is the attainment of your own highest potential. Do not burden yourself with guilt. In India, that is just too common, and especially among women. I must be the standard daughter. I must be the ideal wife. As a mother, I must be the role model. And I must also be a successful professional. And if I can't do that, then I feel guilty. And emotionally, then I tend to crack under that guilt. Applies equally to men also. You have no responsibility to meet anybody's expectations. None at all. You're not a kid anymore. You have your own consciousness. Determine what life is, who you are, and therefore what you must do. That's where your actions must come from. Your own discretion, your own understanding. And mind you, a lot of this that you do in the name of love is the antithesis of love. If you feel burdened by somebody's expectations, can there be love? I'm asking. In fact, inwardly, you will hate that person. Externally, you might still carry their expectations, but inwardly, there would be hate. And sometimes that hatred then explodes as violence. Marital discord, physical abuse, even honor killing. Don't burden anybody with expectations. Your expectations. Nor should you carry anybody's expectations. Love is not about fulfilling each other's desires. No, that is not love. You live as per my desire and I'll act as per yours. No, that's not love. Love is freedom. If you really are a well-wisher, you'll want the other to fly free, not clip their wings. Not say, oh, I have a great golden cage for you. Please be seated. And if you reject the cage, then you are being disloyal. When you're a kid, that's called disobedience. When you are an adult, then disobedience won't sit well, so you are called disloyal or infidel. In a man-woman relationship, that would be called sometimes as cheating. In a parent-kid relationship, that would often be called as ingratitude. But that's all the same thing. At the center of this disobedience or ingratitude or infidelity sits the accusation that you are not fulfilling my desires. You are not living the way I want you to live. But then you are not even supposed to live as per somebody's desires. That doesn't mean that you must go against somebody's desires. No, neither for nor against. You have your own inner light. You are an adult and you are educated. Huh? Live accordingly, live freely. And only a free person can really care for the other. Only a free person is capable of love.
Hello Acharya ji, I am Preeti, third year MBBS student at Maulana Azad Medical College. So my question is, how do I deal with people? Whenever I invest my time and emotions, after some time I realize that people are not the same as I understood them, and they make me realize that I was nothing to them. So I started to end up ties with everybody, but this lands me again alone, feeling alone in the campus. So how do I deal it?
The campus is a lot of people. Surely you have not known all of them, or even a significant proportion of them. It's with certain individuals that you have had a certain experience and you are generalizing it. Right? So first of all, please see that your choices are not limited. And secondly, if people are not available in flesh and blood, what prevents you from being with the books of the greats and their works and their movies? Why must we stand beholden to the tyranny of the immediate? If in your immediate circle you do not find worthy contenders, there is no need to allow nonsense to enter your life. Be with great books, watch great movies, travel, develop great hobbies, watch plays, participate in plays, take up a social cause, invest yourself in it. There is so much more to be done, rather than indulging yourself in gossip with some unworthy fellow on the campus. Right? But that sounds so tempting. Oh, I'll be lonely otherwise. Let there be somebody by my side to lean on. Usually you require a shoulder to cry on. You lend your shoulder to that person and that person then uses your shoulder. And both play victims to each other. You see the whole world is bad and you are good because you approve that I am innocent and the world is bad. What is the point in keeping such company? This is precious time. You are young. You have energy. Don't squander it on unworthy people. If there are just very mediocre ones in your immediate circle, go beyond it. I'm sure the campus has a few thousand people at least. Yeah? A few thousand people. Venture out. Don't get tied down so soon. Somehow that has become our cultural habit. Commitment. Commitment to anything. Anything but greatness. So if you have two friends, you feel kind of committed to them. I must be with them and I have to watch a movie. These two must be consulted. Don't get committed so soon. Remain free. Your commitment must be to freedom and to truth and to all kinds of excellence. That's what you must be committed to, not to random individuals. And then you say, oh, this is my friend circle, these four. And they're also mediocre gossip mongers. And they also keep hurting me often. And I'm stuck. What do I do? Go beyond. Simple. Why must you stand tethered at an unseemly point? Are you getting it? But we simply get committed. Otherwise, we'll be branded unfaithful. Oh, he ditched me. Being a friend implies standing by in somebody's misdeeds. Right? That's how it happens in campuses. Somebody is hell-bent on wasting his time. And if you are a friend, then you're obliged to waste time along with him. And only then will you be considered a great friend. Don't you dare show the mirror to him. Don't you dare be absent when he is drunken or wasteful or neurotic. Be with him and participate in whatever he is doing. Only then you are a good friend. And if you're a boyfriend or girlfriend, if you don't participate in rubbish, you will be immediately a bewafa. Get rid of all that. You know how the body works. It's a very primitive instrument. You need to be more contemporary. Why must you go by your primitive instincts? This need for company is a very tribal need. It is coming from the jungle. Why must you still honor this need? In the jungle, it had certain relevance, helped in your survival. If you were moving around in a group, that was useful by way of survival. Similarly, this need for the other gender too is a very, very primitive need. Even the caveman had it. It's not even an individual need. You are forced to have it by your physical constitution. Even if you go totally mad, totally insane, you will still feel sexual impulses. There is nothing notable or noble about it. There is nothing in it that you must attend to with great respect. Consciousness makes you human, not the impulses of the body. When you treat patients, irrespective of whether it's a Buddha coming to you or the worst kind of criminal or the totally brainless lunatic, for the same disease, don't you give the same medicine? Please tell me. 3 of them come to you. The Buddha, the most violent criminal, and the most brainless madman. And they all have bacterial infection. Won't you give them the same antibiotic? Please tell me. What does that mean? Your body does not define you. Look at the difference between these 3, and yet their bodies are the same. The same bacteria, the same antibiotic. You're not your body. And if you're the body, then you are just an animal. Because the same antibiotic might be useful even to the animal. All these are very physical things. What you call as your loneliness or something, hormonal. Don't you know of this? I mean, you know of it much better than I can, right? You deal with it every day. You know the names of the exact chemicals, the exact hormones, the exact secretions, the exact neural circuits that result in a particular experience. Then why must you allow yourself to be captured by it? Remain free.
Hi, this is Ashutosh Singh from Kanpur. I'm an IT professional working from almost 10 years now. I'm listening to Acharya ji from last almost 1.5 years already. I started listening to him from YouTube channel, and the videos what he makes and the knowledge which he actually shares is truly mind-blowing. I mean, that's something which you really start realizing about your own life. There's a lot which we do in IT world. I would literally want to say that IT people are literally intelligent enough to learn machines, but there's a really good machine, that's our own body and then a conscious mind. We should literally spend time to learn ourselves better. And I think I'm into Bhagavad Gita just because I'm more into learning my own self. If you literally feel that you're into pain and you don't even realize it and you're still into rat race for the entire life, come on, we all need to really die. We all are born to die. Why not do something better, learn ourselves, learn our lives, realize what the purpose of life, and then die? This is something better, right? I have realized it. And the favorite word in English I would say is choice. Yeah, so we all have choice. I had choice. I have made a choice which is literally mind-blowing in my life, and that's the same choice which you all also have. Come on, let's pick it up and change our own life. Thank you.